Well. Hi there, it's Kim Willis again, and oh boy, we've got some people waiting for me even as I start. That's almost a first. Normally, it takes a minute before some people come on. Hi, I'm just having a quick drink. I just come off another call. My throat's dry. Oh my goodness, what a day! So busy. I've got this challenge starting next week, and we've been processing the applications for people who want to join the challenge, and it took 2 hours, more than 2 hours. So all right. Okay. Welcome. Got a nice little topic for you. It's not a full training. It's just a short introduction to the topic, but I'm sure you'll get some good tips from it. Let's see who we've got here. Hi, Hector. How you doing? Paul. G'day, Paul. Yeah. Can I see the webinar again, please? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Paul. This is a live. Broadcast. Lisa. Hi. Hi. How you doing? All right, who else have we got here? All right, maybe we'll get a few more soon. Okay, yes, so busy times. I guess we're all busy, particularly as we come to the end of the week. Now, just a quick heads up about me, just to give you a bit of an idea. You can see my name there, Kim Willis. I've been online marketing since 2006, and I've had some pretty good experiences over that time. I was able to quit the rat race after 55 days. I did well. I'm not complaining. I don't have a hard luck story, Oh, I was doing this for 3 years before I made the first dollar and all that. No, I made full-time money in my first month as an affiliate marketer. I decided the best way to go in at that point was to promote other people's offerings. Okay, so that's it. Since then, I've been more developing my own courses and digital programs and things like that. But very grateful for the fact that for many years I was an affiliate marketer and very successful. So that's a little bit from me, and maybe we can, you'll get to know me a little bit more later on, but not today, maybe another time. Okay, now, lots of people struggle with two things when it comes to marketing. To correct me if I'm wrong. One is leads. In fact, when we're reviewing, because I've got this challenge that starts next Monday, it's called the Turbo Sales Challenge. And I was reviewing the answers, and a lot of the answers when I'm saying what are the problems that you're experiencing with growing your business and doing all that sort of stuff, and often it came down to leads, lack of leads, not enough leads, not enough quality leads. Okay, but so in a sense that's a conversion issue, and I'm big on conversion. So converting leads from a cold or a warm audience, converting people from a cold or warm audience into leads, that's one conversion issue, isn't it? And the other conversion issue is to do with converting leads into sales. Okay, so there are two issues there. And some people are pretty good at generating leads, but not so good at converting them. Other people are not very good at generating leads, but maybe they're quite good at converting them. And then you've got the third group, they're not good at generating leads, and they're not good at converting them. Wow, that's called the double whammy. So I don't know where, those of you who are watching this or maybe watching the replay, what your main issue is, but perhaps if you could just type in there, say, is it leads or is it sales or both? If it's both, just say both, right? Leads or sales or both. Okay, now obviously you've got to get the leads first. You can't make sales without leads. But sometimes what I've noticed is that some people, even when they get leads, and some of those leads might be reasonable quality leads, they still can't convert them. They can't convert them into sales, even little itty-bitty sales. Sometimes you have a front-end offer and then maybe you've got some sort of a back-end offer of something, a higher ticket thing, but when it all boils down, you've got to have somebody who puts their credit card down and pays you some money, even if it's only a little bit of money to start with. So this topic, 32 sales from a simple Facebook post, this was for an offer that I had, was a low offer. It was certainly less than $50, but still required people to spend dollars. spend dollars, spend good dollars. And, there's always a trust barrier, isn't there? When people, even if you had a $1 trial offer, and this was, my offer wasn't it was much more than that, but it wasn't a $1 trial offer. But even if it was a $1 trial offer, there's always this hesitation on the part of the prospect or the lead. Think, oh, well, it's $1. Hey, what if they get hold of my credit card details, and next thing I know, there's $1,000 coming in. All sorts of crazy, not crazy, but all sorts of thoughts go through people's mind when they're buying. And I'm the same when it comes to spending money on something, whether it's a training program or software or something else. I'm always thinking, am I making the right decision? Are these people trustworthy? It's all of those issues there. So instilling trust is part of the game. Now, I had, like I said, I had an offer, and it's not that important what the offer is or was. The fact is that I had an offer. I felt it was saleable, and it was a front-end offer. Okay, I had some back-end offers as well, but let's bring people in through the front door first up. And so I thought, well, how am I going to promote this? I can run a bunch of ads. I can do this. I can do that. I can run some YouTube videos, promote it on my blog, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, this time I'm just going to I'm just going to promote it on Facebook. No money spent on advertising. I'm just going to create a post. I'm just going to write some content. And for those people that had an interest, leaning forward, okay, they could then, pay some money and they'll get the thing that they're paying for. And that was my idea. So I came up with a post idea had a good headline, a good opening. The rest of the body copy was, I thought, reasonably compelling. And then I had the offer at the end. Standard structure, but as always, the execution is all. Execution is so important, isn't it? So it doesn't matter how much, how good you are on strategy. If you can't implement, if you can't sort of, if you're not good at the detail, the minutia, as some people say, if you're not good at that, your results are probably going to be quite poor. Okay. So this is not a class on copywriting today or tonight. No, but I'm just saying that if you've got something worthwhile to promote and you can come up with a good content plan that revolves around maybe just one single piece of content, one post with a good headline, a good opening, a good rest of body copy, and then finally a call to action with your offer. If you can come up with that and then post it on a platform such as Facebook, assuming that you have some connections on Facebook that kind of like you, that's another issue. Warm audience versus cold audience. I say warm audience is better. So fortunately, I had a warm audience. And so when I posted it within, I don't know, half an hour ago, this was a few months ago, okay, within half an hour or an hour, people started commenting, liking, blah, blah, blah. And it only took before, the sales were wrapped up, it took about 5 or 6 days. That was it. But it was from that original content idea. And 32 sales flowed from that. And since then, other businesses come from it, as you would probably expect. So you have a small ticket opening offer, and then some people who bought that did some more business subsequent to that original offer. So that's basically it. So the concept is very simple, and most of the concepts that I work with now are simple. They are simple strategies, simple ideas. But as always, as I said, the devil is in the detail, getting the detail right. Now, I reckon that most people, if not all, who are watching this, either live or watching the replay, would say to themselves, yeah, it would be pretty good to make 32 sales, 32 customers from a simple Facebook post. I like the idea. But how are we going to translate the idea into something that is relevant? Or how can you do it for your particular business, your particular niche? I don't know what your business is. Although with some of you, I got a bit of an idea. I've got a bit of an idea. Yes, I do. And there's hi, Annabelle. Good to see you. Great, Annabelle from the UK. Yeah. So that's basically. So that's basically the idea. And I just wanted to mention it to you because I do have a challenge that I'm starting next week, and it's called a Turbo Sales Challenge. And technically, we're full up. Technically, we are full up because we've actually exceeded the number that we wanted for the challenge. So I extended it a bit more. I opened up a few new spots. It's a free challenge. Okay, so it's not a paid offer. It's a free challenge, but I think what I'll do is over the next day or two, I will allow, say, another 5 or 6 people into the challenge. The Turbo Sales Challenge. And we're going to be, it's a 5-day little training program. You'll need 30 to 60 minutes a day. And so the first 5 days is the training. You get 1 lesson a day. Some of the lessons will be live. Others will be recorded. And then the remaining 2 days of the 7-day challenge. So officially it's a 7-day challenge, but the remaining 2 days will be for you to implement. And then we're setting up a special Facebook group, and then you can report your results in the group. And we give you more time for implementation as well. So if you need a few more days after that, that's fine. I'll keep the group open for another week after the challenge is officially ended. Okay, so people can still network and talk to each other in the group. I've done it this way before, and it works really well. And then at the end of by the end of that second week, I close the group. Okay, so the group is only open for 2 weeks. 1 week for the official challenge period, and then another 5, 6, 7 days, something like that, for the wash up, so people can still report their results and so on. Now, if this is like other challenges that I've run in the past, we're going to have people who are going to be getting a big increase in their engagement on, say, Facebook. They're going to get, their content is going to be generating more, producing more engagement. The second thing, the second outcome that I'm expecting from at least some of the participants is that they will get more leads. They'll generate more leads. Maybe for some of them, it'll be their first leads they've ever generated on Facebook. That would be awesome. And then the third thing, of course, I'm calling it turbo sales, right? The third thing is that maybe 1, 2, 3 people, something like that, maybe more. I don't want to put a limit on this, will even make their first sale. I don't want to put pressure on people to say, oh, you mean I've got to make a sale within the first 7 days? No, I'm not going to do that. I've had people that I've trained who have gone out and made sales within their first 48, 72 hours, excuse me. Oh boy, need some more water. Too much talking today. It's nighttime for me. But then I've had other people that have taken a month, 6 weeks to make their first sales. Hey, it doesn't matter to me. I'm easy. I'm cool with it. But if you can get some sort of a quick result in the first 7 days, that would be awesome, because look, success loves speed. Let's face it. So if you can get a quick result in terms of engagement, a big boot, because you can't build a warm audience without engagement. You've got to have engagement. You've got to get that going. So if you can get a noticeable increase in engagement, that would be great. If you can get a few leads within that 7 days, that would be great. And if you get a sale or 2 within that 7-day period, that would be awesome. But it's not absolutely critical because, well, maybe it'll take a little bit more time to do that. I don't want to put the pressure on you, but at the same time, I want to encourage you to stretch. Let's shoot for a bigger goal. That's basically what I'm saying. So that's essentially it. 32 sales from a simple Facebook post idea. And yes, I'm going to be sharing exactly how I did it in the challenge. I am. I'm going to share it, and I'm going to share some other results that we've gotten either from myself or some of the people I've worked with over the last couple of years. and I'm going to show you how they did it as well. And I'm banking on, I'm banking on a hope and a belief that some of the participants, maybe a high number of participants, this is why I'm being more selected this time, maybe a high percentage of participants will take some of this stuff on board and they'll just go crazy with it. They'll go crazy, like kind of transformational. Let's see what happens. But look, if I can help you get from where you are now to a higher place, and even if it's only kind of a marginal increase, that's still good. If it's something more significant than that, well, that would be fantastic. Put a smile on my face and a spring in my step. All right, that's it. Let me actually, I just removed that. My name, you've seen my name there. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. You got any quick questions before I sign off? Because I do have another. I'm doing an interview in when is it? I'm doing an interview very soon. I've got to do the prep work with my interview subject in 15 minutes, and then we go live with the interview in 45 minutes. Okay, so I've got to get ready for that. But look, if you've got any questions or anything like that, I will be happy to answer them. Looks like no. Okay, all right, folks. Well, I better get on, get ready for this interview that I need to do very, very soon. Okay, all right. And by the way, you want to participate in the challenge, you better do it fast because I am going to close it off. As I said, I've extended it. I've made more spots available, but you'll need to let me know pretty quickly. You can just make a comment there. Challenge. You can just type that in or something like that. All right. Okay. See you later, bye, guys and gals. Bye bye.